Hello guys, it's me, King Mams, and in today's Jump Force discussion video, I just want to talk about my top 5 series that I want to be included into Jump Force in the future, whether it be DLC characters, CAC outfits, or even CAC abilities from those said series. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so number 5 on my list is Medaka Box, which is one of my favorite series from Weekly Shonen Jump, and I was pleasantly surprised that Medaka was included in the base roster of Jump Force. I was even expecting her to get in with Kumagai, who was a support from J-Stars. So yeah, I was surprised that she didn't make it in, especially considering how the game's extremely lacking in female representatives, but hopefully they'll add her in as a future DLC character, and if they do decide to add in another character with Medaka, then Kumagai seems like the obvious choice. Also, in terms of like accessories and clothing for CAC, I think the obvious choice would be to include Medaka's original outfit, you know, the one that you see from early on in the series, or her latest outfit, which is the one you see her wearing the last chapter, you know, where she has the short hair and whatnot. And in terms of like a wig, I think her War God mode hair would make a great wig for female CACs. Also, in terms like, I say they decide not to include Medaka as a DLC, then they can include an ability from her moveset, because I think Kurakami Phantom would make a great ability for CAC, and it is Medaka's most iconic move. So if they were to include a move from the Medaka Box series, then Kurakami Phantom seems like the most obvious and best choice. Alright, so at number 4 we have Kimetsu no Yaiba, aka Demon Slayer. But to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he got included for this season or the next season, considering how popular Demon Slayer is right now. But in case they decide to add in another character with Tanjiro, I think the obvious choice would be Nezuko, because usually when you think of Demon Slayer, you think of Tanjiro, but you also think of Nezuko the most, considering she's like the female protagonist of the show itself. So if they were to include another character with Tanjiro from Demon Slayer for DLC, then I think Nezuko would be the best choice, and the most obvious one as well. But in terms of what accessories I want for CAC, I definitely want Tanjiro's earrings. I think they would make a really cool accessory for CAC. Also the mask that, you know, I don't think he's worn that since near the beginning of the series, but I think that would still make a really cool CAC accessory. Also the backpack where he carries Nezuko in when it's, you know, sunny, because obviously Nezuko and demons in general in Demon Slayer can't survive the sunlight and whatnot. But yeah, also their outfits, you know, Tanjiro and Nezuko's outfits would make a great accessory for CACs. And even the, you know, the thing that's on Nezuko's mouth, I forgot the name of it, but yeah, that would make a cool CAC accessory as well. And let's say if they decide not to include Demon Slayer into Jump Force, like as DLC characters, then they could always include abilities from the series, like Tanjiro's water breathing techniques. The one I would want the most would be the water wheel. That one's probably my favorite ability from Tanjiro in the series in general. So if they do decide to include a ability from Demon Slayer, then that would probably be the one that I'd want to see the most included into the game for CAC. Okay, so at number 3 we have Detective Neuro, and this is a series I only discovered last year, and it instantly became one of my favorites by the time I finished watching the anime. It's really good. I really love Detective Neuro. I wasn't too surprised that he wasn't included in Jump Force, considering he was only a support character, but I think after watching the anime last year, I think they could probably give him a pretty good moveset. But if not, then they could include one of his abilities, and I'm not just talking about the one where he becomes invisible like he did in J-Stars, which was his support ability. Nero has, you know, he has a wide variety of moves, and if you've seen Detective Nero as well, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Also in terms of, you know, clothing wise for CAC. I think his suit and his hair would make a good wig, you know, would make for good clothing accessories for CAC, and I would love to see that get included into Jump Force. At number 2 we have Dr. Stone. Now Dr. Stone isn't a battle shonen, you know, like Dragon Ball, Naruto and all that, so I'm not gonna bother asking for Senku to be a playable character, at least not now. I think they could make him a playable character for, say, Jump Force 2, but not for this game, definitely not. So I'm just gonna ask for like a CAC outfit, like mainly Senku's. Obviously, like I would love to see that included into Jump Force, and I would also love to see Chrome's weapon, the one that he used to beat Magma with, included as like a backpack for, like, not backpack, but you know what I mean, like something that your CAC carries behind their back in the game, kind of like, you know, how you kind of each go sword on your back. I'd love to see that get included. Also would love to see Senku's headband included as well for CAC. That would be really good as well. And at number 1 we have Assassination Classroom. I had a feeling that it wasn't going to get included into Jump Force because it didn't really, you know, it's like you look at Kara Sensei, he's not really a character you could take super seriously just because of the design, so I had a feeling it wasn't going to get included into the base game. But I'm kind of hoping that either him or Nagisa will get included as DLC characters in the future. But in case, you know, that doesn't happen, because, you know, it's Spike and Bandai after all, then I would love to see at least Kara Sensei's rocket launch or his dash ability get included as moves for CAC. That would be really cool. Or, you know, one of Nagisa's abilities, because Nagisa has quite a few abilities himself, being an assassin and whatnot, that I think would be really cool for CAC. But I would also like to see Nagisa's clothing be included, you know, for CAC. Same with Kara Sensei's. But for Nagisa, mainly the one that he won when he fought Karma. That would be really cool. But yeah, guys, that's my top 5 series that I want Jump Force to include in the future. Let me know what series you want Jump Force to include in the near future as well. It can be anything, DLC, CAC outfits, or just abilities, you know, all that jazz. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. This is your boy King Mumsy. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to hit a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I've got more Jump Force discussion videos on the way. And yeah, thank you for watching, take care and peace. No one's gonna take me.